Shalom, sister. Shalom, Lord, all is well. All praise to the Most High. I just wanted to share something real quick that the Most High dropped in my spirit. We came home from vacation yesterday around 3 a.m. and I recently started a garden about 2 months ago. And I knew it would be raining while I was gone. Lord, the next time I do want to get like a self-watering bulb, but I knew it would be raining while I was gone, so I was gonna get some water and it'd be okay. And I also prayed over it. But when we got back and we put it to the driveway, put it to our yard, the first thing I noticed was that some leaves on my squash plant were yellow and spotty. There was one leaf that was just like, you could see it from afar. Like, it looked really bad. Like, it was crumbled up, brown, dry, dead. It was dead. It was nasty. It was ugly. And I was just looking, and I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to, like, I need to go rip it off now. This is like 2:45, 3-ish when we pulled up. And the first thing I did when I got out of the car was prune that leaf off. Prune that leaf off. And I pruned the other ones off because I was like, I'm not finna wait. I don't want it to spread. And then I finished the rest earlier today. And the Most High just made me think, like, we got to be the same way with our spirit. And the Most High just kind of gave me the analogy, like, just how, you know, so I wasn't here to take care of my garden. You know, yeah, I prayed that the Most High would keep it, and I knew it would be raining, but I wasn't here to actually do the work and take care of my garden. So it kind of made me think of faith without works is dead. You know, and that's what the Most High dropped in my spirit. You know, like, we can pray, of course, we should be praying, but I say this all the time in a lot of, we can pray, and of course we should be praying, and I say this a lot all the time. I say it frequently in my videos that the Most High, he's only gonna do so much. Like, we have to be willing to put the work in too. You know, of course we should be praying, but we can't just pray and wait for a miracle to fall out of the sky. You have to have works with your prayer. And so this is James chapter 2. This is James chapter 2 in verse 20. But wilt thou know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead. So faith without works is dead. So yes, we should be praying, but we should have works as well. You can't have just faith and you can't have just works. Faith without works is dead. You have to have both. So yeah, I believe the Most High was going to take care of my garden. He did. I'll praise the Most High because it's still healthy and flourishing. I just had to do some pruning. And you know, it just made me think, you know, we can't expect the Most High to do all the work though. You know, we have to actually put our brick in too. On another note, as I was pruning, it made me think the Most High is gonna prune us. You know, if we're not bearing that good righteous fruit, he's gonna get us, he's gonna sift us out, okay? And it just also made me think, like, because I wasn't here to tend to my garden as I would have usually done, some leaves died. They wasn't getting adequate enough water as it usually would have got. And so it made me think, the more that we're distracted, the more that we are tending to everything but our spirit, tending to these things of this world, the more that we pull away from the Most High, the more that we spiritually die, and our righteous good works and righteous fruits dry up, and we become spiritually dead, like my leaves on my plant. And the Most High, you know, he tells us if we don't bear any fruit, he's going to spit us out. There's a lot of precepts that say that, but I'm going to just get this one. This is John 15 and 6. If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth. So, like, hold on. 2, John 15 and 2. Every branch in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away, and every branch that beareth fruit, he purgeth, that it may bring forth more fruit. So if you're not bearing good fruit, the Most High is going to take you away. And the Most High, he's very big on making sure that we have righteous works and good fruit, because you shall know them by their fruits, as Matthew talks about. This is Luke 13 and 7, and it says, then said he unto the dress, I'm going to start at 6. He spake also this parable: a certain man had a fig tree planted in his vineyard, and he came and sought fruit thereon and found none. Then said he unto the dresser of his vineyard, behold, these 3 years I come seeking fruit on this fig tree, and find none. Cut it down, with cumber to the ground. And he answering said unto him, Lord, let it alone this year also, till I shall dig about it and dung it, and if it bear fruit, well, and if not, then after that thou shalt cut it down. So if we're not bearing fruit, the Most High is going to cut us down, plain upon tables. And this is just a fact. Like, people make time for what they want to make time for. No matter how busy you are, you should be making sure the Most High is the foundation of everything you do, and the foundation and cornerstone of your life, because he's the one that has given you this life and has allowed you to get in this estate that you're in. So don't get so caught up in this life you forget who brought you this far. It's the Most High, and just as he has given you this lot and given you this season, he can take it away. The Most High knows how busy you are and stuff like that, but you still have to make time for him. We have to stop making excuses, stop saying how busy we are. He comes first, so have no other idols and have no other gods. And the more that we're distracted and not giving the Most High our all and not tending to our spirit, we're going to dry up and become spiritually dead, and not bear any good fruits and works, like that leaf. You know, that leaf was getting dried up because I was intending to it. I was intending to my plant, and it was it's a squash plant. Squash gets a lot of sun. They love a lot of sun, and they love a lot of water, from what I've learned so far, I believe. And I have a few certain plants on the back that get a lot of sun, they need it, and I have some plants on the side of the house that get shade, less sun, and they were fine. But it was my plants in the front that was in the sun for real, that were had a few bad leaves on it because I wasn't tending to it. So if you don't tend to your spirit, if you don't tend to this walk how you should be, your fruits and your works are going to dry up. This is Titus 3:14. And let us also learn to maintain good works for necessary uses, that they be not unfruitful. So you want to make sure that you're maintaining good works so that you're not unfruitful. And this is also Titus chapter 2 and verse number Titus chapter 3 and 8. This is a faithful saying, and these things I will that thou affirm constantly, that they which have believed in Yahawah might be careful to maintain good works. These things are good and profitable unto men. So make sure that you're maintaining good works. Make sure that you're tending to your spirit. Make sure that you're tending to your spiritual home, or you're going to have dead stuff everywhere, okay? And the Most High, and it's just also in this walk, the Most High is going to do a lot of pruning, you know, and you don't want that stuff to spread. And that's also why I made no tarrying to prune them leaves off, because it's kind of also made me think, when the Most High shows you that you have some filth within you, when he shows you that you're lacking in an area, when he shows you you're struggling with something, make no tarrying to turn to him and work on it, because you don't want that iniquity to spread and corrupt you. This is Sirach 5 and 7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord, and put not off from day to day, for suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and our security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. So I didn't make no tarrying because I didn't want it to spread. So if the Most High is showing you something about yourself, get right and do it now. Like, stop making excuses. Get it together through the spirit and work on it. Don't keep waiting. Like, what excuse? Why are you waiting? Why are you making excuses? You don't want that stuff to spread and corrupt you. And now, you know, you're really falling off and drifting off away from the Most High. So I want to close it off with this. And again, on another note, yeah, the Most High, it's good. You know, even when you tend to a garden as you should, though, you might still have some leaves that are not that good. You're gonna have to prune them off. And that just goes back to that precept in John, you know, he that beareth fruit, he purges it that he may bring forth more. Let me go back to it because I don't want to butcher it. But it's like, so this is John 15 and 2. Every branch that beareth fruit, he purges it that it may bring forth more fruit. So you still might even be doing the right thing, and the Most High going to send you through some affliction. You know, he's going to prune you, he's going to cleanse you, so that he can continue to remove that filth from you, so you may bring forth more fruit. And so that also made me think about, you know, that plant. You know, I had to remove the bad leaves off so I could make room for more good leaves to grow. So the Most High, he's going to send you through that affliction so he can purge you from all uncleanness, so there may be room for more righteous works and more righteous fruits to grow. So if you find yourself, you're drifting from the Most High or not doing what you're supposed to do, just remember Baruch 4 and 28. And also just know that the Most High, again, he's only going to do so much. Like, he's not going to beg you to serve him because he can get the rocks to get up and praise him. So no, look, don't play with the Most High. This is Baruch 4 and 28. For as was your mind to go straight from Yahawah, so be in return, seek him 10 times more. So as your mind to go straight from Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, seek him 10 times more, sisters. Get your priorities straight and make sure that the Most High is number one in your life. Because there's no greater love than, you know, keeping the commandments of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. There's nothing greater. You know, this is our life. This truth is our life. And, you know, we shouldn't be making excuses. So I'm going to get this last precept. So, right, 23 and 27. And they that remain shall know that there is nothing better than the fear of the Lord, and that there is nothing sweeter than to take heed unto the commandments of the Lord. It is great glory to follow the Lord and to be received of him his long life. So if you find yourself drifting off, come back before it's too late. Again, on Most High is only going to do so much. He's not going to beg you. Put the work in, okay? I love y'all. Call it Ahba Yahawah. Shalom.